D.B. Cooper is the name given to an unidentified man who carried out one of the most daring and mysterious crimes in aviation history. On November 24, 1971, he boarded a Northwest Orient Airlines flight from Portland to Seattle, posing as an ordinary passenger, but shortly after takeoff he handed a note to a flight attendant claiming he had a bomb and demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes. When the plane landed, authorities compiled and released the passengers, but Cooper remained on board and ordered the aircraft to take off again, heading toward Mexico City. Somewhere over the dark, rainy skies of the Pacific Northwest, he lowered the rear stairs of Boeing 727, strapped on a parachute, took the ransom money, and jumped into the night, disappearing without a trace. Despite an extensive investigation by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, his identity and fate remained unknown, with only a small portion of the money later discovered along the banks of the Columbia River, leaving behind a misery that has endured over 50 years. Over the years, the misery of D.B. Cooper has sparked countless theories, investigation, and debates, with some believing he was a skilled parachutist and a former military operative who carefully planned his escape, while others argue the harsh weather, darkness, and rugged terrain made survival nearly impossible. The Federal Bureau of Investigation pursued hundreds of lead suspects, yet none were ever conceivably linked to the crime, and in 2016 the case was officially suspended, though not solved. The discovery of a portion of the ransom money along the Columbia River only deepened the intrigue, suggesting he may not have made it far, or that someone else knew more than they revealed. Today, the story remains only unsolved. Skyjacking case in the United States continue to capture global attention as a symbol of a perfect crime, a daring escape, and a misery that refuses to fade. Decades later, the legend of D. Cooper continues to grow, fueled by new theories, amateur investigations, and media retellings that keep the case alive and public imagination. Some researchers have revisited physical evidence, such as the tie he left behind, while others have analyzed flight paths and weather data in an attempt to pinpoint where he may have landed. Despite these efforts, no definitive conclusion has ever been reached, leaving open the possibility that either perished unnoticed in the wilderness or successfully reinvented himself and a new identity. What makes the story endure is not just the crime itself, but unanswered questions it leaves behind about risk, planning, and the limits to law enforcement at the time. In many ways, Cooper has become more than a suspect. He is a symbol of misery, a figure suspended between fact and folk, whose stories continues to challenge investigators and fascinate audience around the world. Even today, the case of D. Cooper still invites fresh scrutiny, with independent investigators, journalists, and enthusiasts re-examining old clues using modern technology and forensic methods. Advances in DNA analysis, digital mapping, and data reconstruction have raised hopes that one day the misery could finally be solved, yet each new lead seems to open questions than answer. The story has also left a lasting impact on aviation security, leading to stricter passenger screening and aircraft designing changes to prevent similar incidents. Beyond the investigation, Cooper's disappearance has taken a cultural life of its own, inspiring books, films, and documentaries, and turning an unknown man into a lasting legend. Whether he survived and lived in silence or vanished forever that stormy night, his story remains a powerful reminder that some miseries, no matter how much time passes, refuse to be fully unexplained. In a world of advanced securities and surveillance, such a disappearance seems impossible today. Yet, the misery of the Cooper reminds us that sometimes even the most careful investigative stories can end without answer. Julius Ogina, The Misery of the Unknown Man. Sura TV.